I think I'm on time. Oh no, I'm 1 minute late. Oh, I was so sure that I was on time for once. Oops, I hit something. But hi, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is doing amazing. I need to just quickly put my go live message in the Discord and I'll be all good. But it's been a little bit since I've gone live. Sometimes life happens and life has been happening. What does that say? Unlock 250 bonus bits for every 10 subs. I don't have the money. Nope. Anyways, so I'm going to quickly put the go live. Basically, we are starting our Christmas build. I need to do this at Twitch. Live. Starting Christmas build. https://twitch.tv/Winglyss. Did I do it right? I did. Great. Okay. So yeah, basically, I want to do this big Christmas area in my hardcore world. The only problem is it takes a while for us to actually make said Christmas build because it starts off with us adding a ton of snow everywhere. So we're going to be making ourselves a little snowman so we can get extra snow, and we're just going to be turning the entire area into a snowy wonderland. And we might do something else later on as well, but I want to hop right into it. It's been a minute, so let's go ahead and hop online. Now, first things first, I need to remember the exact coordinates. I have them written down though, and I remembered to open that before starting stream. This is amazing. I don't usually do that. I've noticed that 1.21.10 is so slow at loading terrain. I don't know what happened, but it's so slow now. Are you gonna work? Also, I was watching that I kind of want to see if it's possible for me to make a VTuber for myself. Because it's fun being a PNG tuber, but it does slightly annoy me when my mouse... Ooh. That's so loud in my ear. 1 second. When I edit, I have my volume higher. Oh. Okay, well. As I was saying... What was I saying? The volume completely threw me off. Oh, yeah, I saw, like, PNG tubers. I'm like, wait, that actually seems so fun. So I may try to make myself a PNG tuber at some point. Not PNG tuber. Being a PNG tuber is fun. However, it annoys me that when I do something like click my mouse, it's opening the mouth. Like, I'm not talking when I'm clicking my mouse, but it always opens it. So I kind of am debating trying to make a PNG tuber for the first... Not PNG tuber, my goodness. Make a VTuber for the first time. That way I can just have the mouth be tracking and I don't have to worry about it. But I can also wear whatever I want to stream. I don't have to think about it. I'm literally wearing a tank top that I wear to sleep right now. I'm basically in pajamas. I changed my pants though. I wanted a waistband. But like, I feel like it would be great to change how I do things. I went to the wrong one. I was going to get wool so we can make ourselves a travel bed. Which it should just be right here. Yep. Oh wait, I already have a travel bed. How did I not see that? I guess I was already ready to go and didn't realize. Did I need to do anything before leaving? That's fine. We got rockets. We're fine. We're good. If we need more rockets, we can come home. I need a pumpkin. That's what I'm forgetting. I need to be able to make ourselves a snowman. Well, it should just be all the way down here on this side. Grab one of them. Hello! How are you doing, Digital? Congratulations on the first. How are we doing today? Is it a good vibes day? It's a good vibes day for me, not gonna lie. Okay, I am going to need shears for like 1 second. Wait, oh. Hi, buddy. Can you put these away for me? Appreciate it. That is your job, right? Yeah. And then I need you to put... Oh wait, that's not the right thing. I need you to put that away. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good vibe here, and happy to hear it is for you as well. Yeah. We're starting the Christmas build. I'm honestly so excited. It's gonna be huge. Like, I was debating finishing this area before we go and do it, but I think I'm gonna just do it now. It's time to get started now. And then we have some seeds to throw over here. There's so much in my inventory right now. It's not that one. Is it this one? Yes. Trying to reorganize everything. Because I have an inventory full of stuff that we're not using. And then it should be over here. Nope, one over. That's not what I thought it was, but I actually do need this one. I just realized we're gonna need like a few shovels for this project. Oh, that's annoying that we need shovels. And this is where the rest go. Oh, I forgot to put the coal away. Hey, we're good to go. Let's go to where we're doing the Christmas build. Everything should be fine now. Yeah, it's... Now I'm grabbing a few extra blocks. I was like, oh yeah, this is enough. No, I want to have the snowman in like one tiny corner and not move. We'll put the snowman in one of these barriers. Let's just bring the full stack. Okay. How long did the... Almost 10 minutes in and I'm finally going to the project area. We're going well today. Oh, me and doing things well. Okay. Where is the coordinates? We are going to negative 42,000, negative 11,000. Negative 42, negative 11. No? That way. I got there eventually. I'm so excited to start this project. Like, it's gonna be a ton of transformation at the very beginning, which is why we're starting already. But then, once it's December, we'll just be doing fun builds there. We'll probably make, like, a cozy cabin in the mountains. We probably are gonna do some custom trees. What else are we doing? I really want to try to make a Santa sleigh in the sky. Like, an organic build of it. I don't know how well that's gonna work, though. We'll have to see. I didn't bring a crafting table, did I? I am the way I am. I just am the way I am. There should be plenty of stuff for us there. That's fine. I probably should have brought more rockets with us. Slightly regretting the amount that I have. And I have the bed, we're good. it takes a little while for us to get over there, but then you'll all see the area that we're going to be transforming. Also, I didn't acknowledge it, but we have the Christmas PNG now. This will be Liz if Liz wants to wants it or not. Exactly. You think I have a choice in how I am? No. No, the universe chooses, not me. Never me. Also, I don't know if you saw, so I'm recording the next episode of Bug Rock Hardcore, and I went through our end gateway. It dropped me inside a city. Straight inside a city, like on the roof, and there was a shulker box right there attacking me the second that I joined into that area. And like it took a second for it to load, so I thought it was gonna drop me in the void. And then it dropped me in the middle of danger instead. Kinda checks out. But still, rude. Also, I went slightly the wrong way. It's supposed to be -11 for the Z. I saw it was amazing. Yeah, it's extra chaotic. Literally, all that happened when I saw it was panic. It was literally a full minute of just panic running out. I did so many things that made me take random damage in the way that I was trying to leave. I was just full on panicking. Also, I went to film another episode of Hardcore 1.0 and almost immediately died in a cave. So I'm not playing Hardcore 1.0 for a minute. Also, I'm debating if I want to just have Seymour, Bug Rock Hardcore, and regular Hardcore. I feel like that's enough main series, and then I also have Jinkies as well. Which I thought I had a Jinkies competition thing today. I realize it's next week. Thank goodness. I see our build area. I think. Is this connected? Wait, I don't think this is connected. We can steal all that snow. Oh, I will be stealing all that snow. So this should be the build area right here. Was that lava? Oh, there's lava. I am removing said lava. But this is where we are going to be transforming. I want to make this entire area in between the two mountains snowy, which does mean a ton of snow blocks are going to be needed. And we're also going to be getting rid of this forest to make a new forest with custom trees. But this is going to be the mountain that we base everything around. Because that natural generation is absolutely amazing. Like, let me land on a tree real quick. Look at it. I know it's hard to see like the far distance because loading, but I feel like this is absolutely gorgeous mountain. So we're gonna tidy up a few areas, like we'll probably do something to cover up that and possibly that as well. But I think we're gonna leave the shape as is and just extend all of the snow. I'm gonna chop down the tree that we're on right now though, because I forgot to bring a crafting table. I'm glad that chopping down the tree that hives are on doesn't anger the bees, because that would have caused so much stress if it did. Why do I hear nothing? Okay, there we go. So I want to go over to... Do I have a... Yeah. I'm gonna go steal snow from that one patch that we found. Where was it? Was it this way? This way? Does anyone remember where... There it is. I found it. We're good. I really hope... Wait. Oh, it's powdered snow. Thought it was regular snow. I got my hopes up. And that's powdered as well. Oh, that's regular snow. Can I break it? Wait. Can I break it with this? Oh. I find it really annoying that you have to have Silk Touch shovel to get snow. Oh. Getting over here did damage to that. Looks like we're doing things the hard way. At least it's deep by the looks of it. Also, I forget how quickly snow breaks. What do you mean it's just immediately gone? Ooh. I try to break one and just break all of them. I'm gonna get rid of the powdered snow. How deep is the powder? What? I thought it was gonna be a shallow little thing. I was wrong. Oh, okay. So we actually have to be careful here then. I knew there was powdered snow. I didn't expect it to be that bad. Wait, that's regular. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad powdered snow. This is a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. Oh goodness, we're filling our inventory so much. I wish I had Silk Touch, but I didn't think to do that. I know we could just go home right now, but this is more fun. This is a lot more fun. Oh. Plus, let's be honest, we're gonna accidentally break our shovels super quickly because they just go so fast. Like, it's not worth it. Grab all that. Grab all of this. Why do I... Oh, I did not clear my inventory very well. Yeah, be careful. Yeah. Like, I've fallen in pirate snow so many times before, but I don't think I've ever seen it that deep. Usually it's like 1 or 2. So that's fun. Wait, no, give. Okay, that's powdered. That's not. That's not. At least I'm able to tell the difference between powdered and non-powdered snow now. That was not always the case. Alright, we have a little over 1 stack of blocks that we can transform now. So let's go ahead and do that. We can come back over here and steal more later. That's more powdered snow right there. That's one thing with this build is we're gonna have to keep an eye out for powdered snow constantly. Because I already know it's going to be a problem. But let's go ahead and start transforming. So the majority of the upper mountain is already good. I still can't tell, so if I can, I bring leather boots. I believe you can also do Frostwalker. I think I saw a TikTok where that works. Wait, no, I didn't see a TikTok. I have a theory that it works. And this is all powdered snow right here, by the way. But I have a feeling that Frostwalker probably works. Because I saw a TikTok that said Frostwalker, you can walk on magma blocks without problem. And I'm over here like, if that works, maybe. The other boots make it so you can't sink. Yeah, I know. But if you, I kind of want to test and see if Frostwalker works. Because if it does work, that means you can have netherite boots when you're doing it. Guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing? We're testing. I'm curious now. I got myself curious. Okay. Boots. Netherite boots. Slash enchant. Winglyss. Frostwalker. 1. And then I just need powdered snow. We are going to find out if this works, because I want it to. I feel like it should. It would make sense. And I don't have a... Oh, I forgot to mention! Christmas skin! Christmas skin! I have no clue if this is gonna work or not. But we have it on. Slash game mode. Survivor. Please work. Ah, I feel like it should. Doesn't it make sense that it should work? Like, Christmas skin is cute. Thank you. I did it to match the PNG, but slash give Winglyss magma block 64. Like, if you're wearing Frostwalker, you can walk on these. No problem. I am in survival mode. If I take off the boots, if I put on the boots, make it make sense. Why are we able to walk on lava but not on powered snow? This is actually made out of water. This is made out of water. That's made out of lava. Why does this work? And then it gets even more confusing because slash give Winglyss campfire 4. I don't need that many, but you can also walk on these. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. They're meant to freeze the thing below, I guess. But if that's the case, why does already partly frozen things not work? This is a type of frozen thing. I feel like it's just finished freezing it. Why is this the logic of the game? I'm gonna put the test world back in creative and we'll go back over to the hardcore world. But that doesn't make sense. Why is that tiny? This text is hard to read if you play the game at the default resolution, but at 1080p it's fine. I have it tiny, and I still read that. I just realized how much delay I have. I have so much delay. Let me just refresh my second screen, see if it's actually that delayed. It probably is. Let's be honest. Oh yeah, it's absolutely that delayed. Okay, fun. We have delay today. That's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be a very long project because it requires us to constantly be getting all the blocks we're gonna need. I'm still why is that not a thing? I really feel like that should be a thing. It doesn't make sense that we can walk on fire but not walk on something that's already frozen. Wanna know what would be really cool? Imagine if they add a block that's what's it called? The ones that they're liquid, but if you press on them at all, then it becomes a solid. Is it I don't know. But imagine if there was a material similar to that in the game. That would be cool. I kind of want that now. This is gonna be the longest project. We've almost gone through an entire stack of snow already. And we've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oobleck. Yeah, yeah. Imagine if there was a oobleck kind of substance. Or like quicksand that works like oobleck. I really want it. Well, actually, isn't it oobleck and quicksand like the exact opposite for how it works, though? Because you like go further down if you move too much in quicksand. So that doesn't really work, actually. But still, I feel like that would be a fun mechanic to see people play with. Also, I was watching the start of Hermitcraft and I did not know about the nether spawn option. Did you know about that? I didn't pay attention. I had no clue that was an option. And I feel like that would be a fun, like, mini-series. To, like, have a little hardcore world that we start in the nether. Yeah, like, here. This is the episode of Gain Distraction. You've never seen this happen in my streams. Like, if you are creating a new world, somewhere in the options, where would it be? Experiments? Nope. Game rules. Where would it be? I actually don't know how to do it. Is it only... We're on the correct version. Never. No, no. Me distracted? That doesn't happen. Maybe it's in... I don't know how you do it. I'm Googling. This is gonna bug me the entire stream if I don't figure it out. How to spawn in the Nether Minecraft. How's it work? No, I don't want AI overview. I want someone who actually knows how it works. Okay, I have to put in the version. 1.21.10, it's base game. Minus AI. I don't want the AI. That's from a year ago. Wait, oops, I accidentally put 1.21.20. Oops. Yeah, in 10 versions, what's gonna happen? Wait, how do you do it? This actually is bugging me. Where? Yet. Yeah. We ain't there yet. 1.21.20 is a little bit in the future. How to have a nether world spawn in Minecraft 1.21.1. 0.10, not 1. That did get added to the game, right? I thought it did. Is there something here? We get... Oh, I forgot about there being the option to have a single thing. That's not what I want. I guess we're gonna live in sadness, not knowing how it works. This is actually going to bug me until I figure it out, but I think it's one of those things. Single biome nether waste, maybe? I don't think that would do it though, because they spawned in the nether and then they went to the overworld. I don't think that's how this would work. Survival cheats on world. Single biome, where was it? Nether waste. Because they had multiple biomes there. I wonder if it's just you're able to change the world spawn to be in there. Because they do find the... This is not the nether. Why? This is simply not the nether. What? Since when was there water in the nether? Oh my goodness. What is happening? Wait, can we go in the water? Is the... What? No, it's still water. It is... Wait, what is this? What? Oh! Oh, what is that? I just wanted to play with all the experimentation stuff. I did not expect this to... What is this? Ooh, a gapple. They made us rich off the bat. Let's go. Oops. Air. Wait, if I lead the magma guys into the air pocket, yeah, won the world. And it's an air pocket that goes into a cave too. And there's zombie pigmen in there. What is this world? I thought it was gonna throw us in the there's another? This is as bad as Bug Rock. What? I need creative mode. What is going on? Okay. Floating water. The nether is not the nether. But we have the red sky, kind of-ish. We got the generate... What? This is one fun thing. Trees are non-existent, so finally the wandering trader has some use if you get emeralds. But I don't think there would even be... What in the world? Wait, hold up. Why is it all zombie pigmen? Where are the... That's not the correct mob. Where are the brutes? Where... What? Soul speed. We got pig step. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, it is pig step. You can get cooked pork chop in these? But genuinely, where are the correct mobs? How This is not correct. Well, I am so confused right now, chat. Hey, look, netherite scrap? Not gonna lie, this would have been like one of the best spawns. Can we just appreciate this? Can we appreciate this? Why are they all just this guy's swimming. They just accepted their fate. Not just you, but it's very funny. Yeah, but also like the luck that we're getting. Like a netherite scrap is so rare to find in a chest. You don't usually find that. We got that like the second one. Blows bubbles, yes. Oh, I can't actually see them if I go under myself. Sad. But genuinely, why is it the wrong mobs? Why is there grass? Why is the sky still blue? Is this how it's supposed to be? Is this how it's supposed to be, or did we just break the world? The air bubbles. Is there other structures? Hey! Would you look at that? We found ourselves... Why does it look... Oh goodness, more broken water. Oh. What if I just send this picture to someone out of context? Genuinely, I'm questioning if this is broken. Also, where are the wither skeletons? We got these guys, but where are the wither skeletons? It's all just pigmen. Why is it zombie pigmen? What in the world? We're not on peaceful mode, obviously. Oh, would you look at that? We have these guys. Thank goodness. Wait, I just realized. What happens if you go to like... Ooh. Diamonds. Thank you for the shiny. I love how I'm looting everything. What is this? They'll put you in a ward. Also, the way that this is not even connected properly. Imagine if you had the nether this easy accessible. Are any gonna pop up from me being here? Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. I got so easily distracted. It's not really working. I'm gonna regret that. Wait, no. / game rule. Keep inventory true. And then / game mode. Survival. Spawn. 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 Well, actually, this might actually be like impossible mode. Because the blazes aren't spawning, the withers aren't spawning, the, what are they called? The piglins aren't spawning, just zombie pigmen. I don't think you would actually be able to play with this seed properly. There's no trees. I don't know if wandering traders will even spawn, because how do their generation... Is this how it's supposed to work? There's that guy over there. Like, this would be the most safe... Oh, would you look at that? Okay, cool. The wither skeletons are working. We're good. But this isn't working, so that's not fun. What in the world? I genuinely... Okay, / game mode. Creative. I have a curiosity. If we go to the nether, what happens? Because we are stuck in a void right now. Flint. Yes. A curiosity turned into broken game exploration. Okay, this is what it was supposed to look like. Wait, no, this isn't even the correct biome. What? This isn't even the biome we were trying to go for. This ain't the correct biome? What part of only having nether waste does the game not understand? Okay, I need to see if this is how it's meant to be. We are loading up another one. We're going in creative this time. Wait, no, wrong thing. World. One biome. Oh, I went past it. Oops. Wait, no, it's higher up. Oops. Nether waste. Is this how it works? This is just how it works. This is not the nether wastes. Oh, hello, buddy. Wait, does this mean I can get return to sender first achievement? Hey, buddy. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you. Oh, wait, no, I'm in creative. That's why they're not fighting me. The game doesn't know how to comprehend the idea of nether wastes. I am so confused. Wait, what if I do /locate biome? Does this still work? Hidden from... Wait, what? I want to know what hidden from locator selection is. Hey guys, would you look at that? It's your standard bastion. Underwater. Oh, look! They do spawn. These guys are angry. So the answer is no, that this is not a way to make a spawn in nether, but this is funky, right? Hey buddies, I'm gonna go raid your stuff. I hope you enjoy that. Ancient debris. What in the world is our luck? That's not how our luck is supposed to be. Also, having this air pocket under the water. What is this? This is the most cursed way to play Minecraft. Calling it now. Is it just this streamer luck? Thank you. Okay, let's go back to what we're supposed to be doing today. Placing snow. I'm so confused. Why was it like that? That was wrong. For sure, curse, yeah. There was absolutely nothing normal about that entire bit. I don't know how long I was distracted by that, but ooh. Alright, it is time for us to make our snowman. So, we're gonna slight hidey hole it. Not hidey hole, wrong. No, I forgot it snows, or not snows. I forgot it does this weather. Okay. So basically, we were just in creative mode. My brain thinks we're in creative mode still. Oh, that's so sad. And get up here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a snowman. Look at it, the little guy, and I don't have shears on me, sadly. If I had shears on me, I would make the silly little guy even sillier. But basically, you put a snowman like that, and then you can just go like this constantly. And get all the snowballs you're gonna need. Poor guy. Once we have everything turned to snow, we'll let the guy out so he can just roam in the winter wonderland he helped create. That is what we'll do. Okay, here we go again. Stood no chance. Neo and Wandering Trader. This is gonna take a second. There's not really an efficient way to get snowballs. You kind of just have to do it like that. Poor fella? Yeah. Wait, which poor fella? Are you talking about the Wandering Trader? Because not poor fella. If you're talking about this guy, they will have a winter wonderland when we're done. If you're talking about the Wandering Trader, no Wandering Trader. Winglyss versus Wandering Trader. Winglyss will win. Trader yet? No, not poor fella. We don't support wandering traders in this in this stream. It's gonna take us so long to make all the snow. Wait, why do I have a single snow block? Wait, no, why? Why? Wait, no, 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 no. There we go. Is it bedtime? No. He just heard about the lack of trees in the other world and rushed to help. Tried to help the wrong person then. Because he tried to help someone who actively hates wandering traders. Okay. We got a little bit of snow again. Let's go back up and continue. This is gonna be a very, very long transformation, but when we're done with it, it's gonna be gorgeous. And, like, we probably can continue adding to it. I know that I want to have, like, a Christmas tree, like, have a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. I think that would be adorable. Maybe we can even have fireworks with it. That could be cute. But we're basically putting everything on hold to do this project. And whenever we get a bad omen potion, we'll go get ourselves a totem. Because I want to do that. I've decided we're gonna make a totem farm. Doo-doo. I'm so glad that wasn't powdered snow. That would have ruined my day. Doo-doo. It's kind of funny. I'm placing a ton of snow in this world, and I'm also going to be placing a ton of snow over in Seymour SMP because I'm making a mountain currently over there. And I imagine the top is probably going to be mostly snow. So it's kind of weird how everything's just connected, even when it wasn't intentional. I guess my brain just heard winter, snow. Yes, I got that. Granted, one of them is going to be snowy year-round, because I really chose, like, the snowiest area on Seymour SMP. I'm literally on a mountain. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm not gonna shut up about how pretty this area is. I feel like this was perfect world generation for us to make a Christmas area in the world. Absolutely gorgeous. I just realized, did I bring a fishing rod with me? I really hope I have a fishing rod somewhere. I'm probably gonna need to heal up our elytra at some point. Doo-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. This is gonna be such a long project. Oh my goodness, what have I signed myself up for? Oh, I messed up. But it's okay. I got it back. Up, up. I still think that nether, not nether is so weird. Like, what in the world was that? That makes me wonder, if you had a world that had no net, or was only nether generation. Wait, is there diamonds in that spawn? Now I'm curious. Kind of happy I'm not the one doing that for this thing. Because yeah, it's gonna be a very long time. Doo-doo. But I wonder if there's like diamonds and stuff like that in that world generation. Because it has like an overworld look with nether structures and mobs. So I'm very curious now. I have a slight horrible idea because of that discovery. Doo-doo. It's bedtime, finally. It's about time. It's gonna be really weird if it ever starts snowing while we're over here. Because it's gonna be like partially snowy and partially rainy. There's literally a... We all are... Yeah, we're all curious. But we leave the curiosity because we kind of have snow to place now. And I'm probably gonna have like 3 shovels. And whenever the 3 shovels are breaking, that's when we'll switch to the... Or we'll go home, mending them, and then continue on. Maybe we should make like a mini XP farm here. You know, like those really compact XP farms that people make? We should probably try to make like a Christmas themed version of one of those. That way we have the option to use XP, because this is quite a distance we have to go from home. Maybe we'll work on... Oh, no. Dirt. Sounds like a plan, yeah? Yeah. So 3 shovels worth. And when it's getting low, we switch. And when all of them are low, we XP. I really want to try to make the XP farm from Seymour SMP because it works so well. I need to ask who made it and ask them if I can have the plan on how you make it. Because if I can have really good XP farms at all of our major builds, then we don't have to worry about things. I don't know that we probably have enough, right? Surely this is enough, or at least close. We should put an auto crafter on this. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, time to fill up our inventory. I just realized how much dirt we're gonna get from this. Oh goodness. We're just gonna constantly be filling our inventory with dirt. Also, at some point, we need to make ourselves a even better, what's it called? Rocket shop thing. Because we're gonna need so many rockets eventually. Alright, 64 and 10, we'll start with that. Let's come up here by the sheep. Enough dirt to make a non-snowy mountain. Yeah. Honestly, let's be honest. What is my brain? But full honesty, at some point, we're probably gonna end up making something gigantic that requires all of the dirt. So I might as well store all of the dirt that we get. That way we have the blocks already and don't have to get creative. I'm gonna be building a mountain in Seymour SMP. I've already started it, and it's gonna take so long. I'm all in, yeah. Honestly, I probably should get a ton of shulker boxes. That way we don't have to run back and forth constantly. But also that requires me going gain shulker boxes. Maybe once we have a totem of undying, we can go make ourselves a shulker farm. That way we can just get as many as we're going to need. Because I'm all for having a farm to do things in a safer way. This one's visible. Gotta love the switch over from snowy biome. I wish we could change the set to weather in areas. Because imagine if we could make it so, like, what biome would I want in? But imagine if we could just make it snow wherever we want to, so we can have, like, one place that's our house, and we can make it snowy during the winter time. We can make it extra rainy during the fall, like, stuff like that. It would make me so happy if that was an option in the game. I don't think they're ever gonna do it. Why is there a chicken dying? Oh, the chicken's freezing to death. Wherever it is. That chicken's like Hey Hey from Moana. I went home for Halloween and my niece was watching like Moana 2 sing-along. It was so adorable. Absolutely love how cute tiny kids are. Probably won't have any myself, but they are adorable. Up, up, up. Okay, I was over here. Opposite of cooked chicken. That's just frozen chicken. You cook it later. That's how they get frozen chicken for the stores, by the way. Fun fact, I actually don't eat chicken right now. It grosses me out. I just think the quality's gross. Eventually I'll have chicken again. I probably should put unbreaking on this shovel, not gonna lie. But yeah, chicken's kind of gross. This is gonna take a second. I just realized we have like no inventory space. Let's start with that. Actually, you know what? Let's make ourselves a temporary chest setup right here. So we can store all these things. That will help a lot, yeah. With Unbreaking 3, yes. And if I used my brain, I would have shown up with Mending, Unbreaking 3 on this. And have 3 of them that are ready. I'm pretty sure I already have a shovel that's enchanted too. Wherever I left that. But you know what? We're just vibing. It's fine. Starting our Christmas build. Maybe I'll try. Okay, I don't think you were here when I talked about this because I talked about like the second I went live. But I kind of want to try to make myself a VTuber instead of a pngtuber. And I might do it for Christmas. Like, make a VTuber of my Christmas skin. I think that would be a fun challenge. I'm debating if I want to try to learn how to do a 3D one because Blender is free as far as I know. Or if I want to try to just do a 2D one. But I kind of want to try to make one. That sounds wild. It would be wild. But I kind of want to try. Because imagine if I just become a not pngtuber. I keep saying pngtuber. But if I'm a VTuber, then like my mouth won't be randomly moving whenever I click my mouse. Which is like the most annoying thing. But to make it so I can see my screen, my mic is right by my mouse. So it's a problem. But that's just how it is with my current setup. We're getting close to having to stop on this shovel. Yeah, let's make as much snow as we can right now. And then we'll just have like a long building moment. I see that it's bedtime, don't worry. I sleep. Oh, I don't sleep. Sleep said no. I tried. It's still it's bedtime. Look at that, that's bedtime. There we go. I can't wait for the snow to be done so we can let this guy out. We're gonna make them derpy, don't you worry. Because you know how the snowmen look derpy, right? You've seen it, right? It's so funny. But yeah, I kind of want to try to make myself a VTuber. Maybe it would be like a next year thing, though. Kind of depends. But I think it would be an interesting thing to change to. Like, I would still have the pngtuber for days I want to. Okay, time to switch. But I think it would be a fun challenge. Especially, like, I'm starting to learn how to draw, like... I feel like my current PNG tuber is actually so cute. I love her. Like, the eyes and stuff like that is exactly what I wanted. They do be looking derpy under the mask, and VTuber sounds awesome. Yes, they are very derpy. Alright, let's put the things I don't need in here. Because I have so many things I don't actually currently use that have zero reason taking up my inventory space. And then... where did I place... oh, I just realized where I left the crafting table I made, and it's gonna bug me if I leave it there forever. So we're gonna go pick up the crafting table real quick. It's over here, right? Yes. We are picking up the crafting table that I dumbly left over here. Might as well get... oh, wait, I didn't make... we'll come back here when we have a Silk Touch one. Since I don't have a Silk Touch one, I don't want to do anything with that currently. But I know I will want to eventually. Let's go place the crafting table with everything over here. Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna trigger so many pillager raids doing this build. It's gonna be weird. We're gonna have to fight so much. But let's go ahead and place that there. Nope, there. Perfect. Build time! It's gonna be so... like, whichever version of a VTuber I end up making is gonna be so difficult. Because I've been looking into, like, videos of how people make them. And having to separate things out so much is gonna be a lot to keep track of. But I feel like it's gonna be cute and worth it, and I think I will be extremely satisfied with myself, even if it comes out looking meh. Just knowing that I was able to do it in general will make me so happy. And then I could do like the full-on like debut that people do with their PNG tubers that's not PNG tubers, with their VTubers that's adorable. I could do that. Announce it on TikTok. I would say announce it on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. Start using Twitter again simply to announce a VTuber. That would be a wild thing to do. Absolutely wild thing if I chose to do that. I think so too, and it can always be improved as you go, right? Like, if I did a 3D one, initially I would only do face tracking because I'm pretty sure 3D is more difficult for your PC and I have a laptop. But if I could eventually rig it so it has like full animation, the amount of content possibilities if I wanted to play with it would be absolutely wild. Like, I'm not technically a faceless Twitch streamer. Like, my face is public and stuff like that, but I think having options of being like, okay, today I want to do the PNG tuber, let's do the PNG tuber. Today I want to be a VTuber. Today I want to do full VTuber. Like, I think that would be really, really fun. And hopefully one day I'll be able to, like, upgrade my PC, or my laptop to a PC and stuff like that, so we can have, like, higher resolution stream, because that's one thing that annoys me is I currently am not able to stream that high resolution. I have to stream it at a smaller thing, and it still says unstable. I'm like, can we not be all of Gen Z? Please. But nope, that's how laptop streaming be. But maybe one day I'll be able to afford a gaming computer instead. Would make me very happy. I think that's fun. Adds to the chaos to know which lists we see. Yeah! Like, imagine if there's like a poll at the beginning, like a channel point prediction at the beginning of each stream where people guess which one I chose. Granted, channel point things are usually when there's a lot of people in chat, so it wouldn't really work for the current size. I love my little community, but we don't really have enough for big channel point stuff like that. But it would be so much fun if I could get to that point one day. Absolute chaos. That's what we want here. Chaos, chaos, and a little more chaos. One day, one day. We're gonna need to get more snow after this line. Oh, nope, we have an R stack. We're good. I thought that was the last one. But one day we will have... one day we'll unlock peak chaos. Oh, speaking of peak, might be doing a peak stream tomorrow with the idiots. I need to ask them what time, but it sounds like we're available. We want to play the new biome because it looks like absolute chaos. I can imagine. Yes, I would love that, right? One day, one day. Like, in reality, I've done pretty well as a content creator when you look at it, because one thing about content creation is it's so hard to get your foot in the door. So the fact that I'm here with 407 followers and I usually have at least one person hanging out with me in chat, that's more than a lot of people on the platform can say, because there's so many people who stream Minecraft. Not everyone even has this amount. Which I will forever be grateful that I have the community that I have. Genuinely, it makes me so happy. So happy. Oh, why is that blocked by powered okay. We'll have to come back for that one. Oh, actually. I did it! That's so real. Yeah. I did it. I grabbed it. We're good. Also, the amount that I wish that I could just, like, stream and ignore everything else. Like, I had a very, very busy week. Because I'm going into my senior year of college. And the dance department, the way that we do senior year is we run an entire production. And this week we are doing auditions. We literally had like 90 people come in audition. So having to go from 90 to our cast is absolutely insane. And it was my first time being the auditioner, not the auditionee, which just adds to everything. Because I'm over here like, okay, I've never had to judge someone in the way that I had to this week. It was so stressful, but I have my cast. I'm good. We did it. Let's make our second shovel. And it's about to be bedtime again. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, it's just so much to go through all the auditions and be like, okay, who do I want to have as my dancers? What can we do? Also, it's a struggle because I'm a ballroom dancer. So I'm trying to find people who could be both leads and follows, make sure I have enough leads. That's the main problem. Because the majority of the auditioners are modern dancers, not ballroom. And they're all good dancers, but because they don't know ballroom dance, they wouldn't be good leaders. So I need to find people who knew how to lead. Just gonna do that for a second and sleep time. But we were able to do it. What flavor of dances are you doing? I am going to be doing a cha-cha and a smooth foxtrot. And I am so excited for it. And like, they're gonna be smaller dances too. I have 2 couples for each. But I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. Dance is genuinely like my favorite thing. This is so chaotic. I feel like this project is gonna be so much. Ballroom is waltz, and so yes. Waltz is one of the main dances in ballroom dance. But I am very, very excited for it. I'm trying to make it so I have room to pick up stuff. Okay, there we go. So much I'm doing. When did I click to go half? What? Honestly, I should do this in a crafting table so I could do it quicker, but nah. I'm me. Let me do it inefficiently. What was... Hello? Dear Snapchat, I don't care. I'm not strong in the art of dancing, but I can definitely appreciate those of you that make it look so effortless. Yeah. Like, even if it looks effortless, it's definitely not, because there's so many intricate, like, details that we're focusing on. Like, I've been yelled at, well, not really yelled at, but I've been called out for, like, flicking my wrist at a different time than other people. That's how little details we are looking at as dancers. But it's honestly so rewarding. Like, I would not trade anything for dance. I would, or anything in place of dance. I want to do this forever. Like, I just want to perform in general. Obviously, I kind of get to perform online as a content creator, which absolutely makes me so happy. But being able to perform in person as well makes me incredibly happy. That's so wild, yeah. The life of a dancer is a very, very weird thing. But it's honestly the best. I wouldn't want to give it up for anything. That's the phrase I was looking for. Give it up for anything. Yeah. If it were my way, I would be performing and doing content creation for my entire life. Because it all makes me so happy. I wonder how much snow we're gonna get. I basically want to make as many snowballs as we can with this shovel, and then we'll continue. And it looks like we're getting a decent few already. We're gonna have a couple stacks worth. And I hope you get to. Realistically, I won't get to. Simply because it's such a toll on your body. Like, I skipped one of my dance classes this week because my body was just hurting. Or not my body, my feet were hurting. That specific part of my body. Because, like, wearing high heels for like 20 hours a week and having very articulated foot movements, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's very pretty, but it's a lot. We're almost ready to continue placing stuff. Look at the chunk of snow that we're gonna have in our inventory from this. Oh goodness, I messed up again. I didn't have a spot to transfer that to. Yeah, I can barely imagine. Yeah. It's almost time to go. I feel bad for like ballerinas because the like impact on their feet is so weird. Like I feel like most dancers end up having like bunions and stuff like that because of like the shoes and the way that we're using our feet. It's an entire thing. But yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Also, we're almost done getting snow. I'm watching the shovel durability. Come on. Show that it's time to stop. There. Wait, that is 2 shovels done. And that is a good amount of snow to work with. I'll count once I'm done making all the snowballs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of snow. And it's gonna do basically nothing on this mountain. Except for it's gonna be fun, like, watching the mountain slowly progress as we're adding things in. I saw 2 pieces of dirt that needs to change. Come on, get right on top of it. Nope. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, you can't even jump in power snow. No. Can I go up this and then... Nope. No. No. Okay. Where were they? I think they were here and here. So we're gonna place them there and there. That looks right. I really need to get myself some leather boots for this. I'm still slightly upset that Frostwalker doesn't work. I feel like it should. It doesn't make sense to me why it doesn't. But I can't wait to... So basically this entire month, every time we're doing a hardcore stream, we are going to be working on transforming this area to be just a snowy wonderland with probably only getting the snow done. If we have time, we'll work on custom trees, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that. And then once we're done with this, we're going to start doing all of the decoration stuff next month. So that will include like a snowy log cabin. I want to try to make an organic build that's Santa, like Santa sleigh in the sky. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do Santa's sleigh on top of the cabin. Who knows? But I think it's going to be very cute. Also, this year, I probably am going to do something for Thanksgiving. Because current plan is I'm going to be here having Thanksgiving alone. So, we're streaming on Thanksgiving. If I'm not doing anything for it, then we are streaming. That is how I operate. Honestly, it might be the same for Christmas. We haven't talked Christmas yet. But there's a good chance that it's just gonna be me here still. So... potentially a Christmas stream? I don't know if people would want a Christmas stream, but I'm down to do it if people want it. But I feel like that's one that people wouldn't fully want to join, simply because they have their own families staying out with. But if people are interested in Christmas stream and I'm not home, absolutely will do a nice long Christmas stream. At the very least, I probably am going to make us a very cute Christmas video. Like a Christmas special over on YouTube. Because I think that is an adorable thing to do. So I will be doing exactly that. I feel like it's pretty obvious that I run on adorable. If it's adorable, I'm going to try to do it. That's why I have my pngtuber, because she is adorable. I love her. Bedtime. Bedtime. It's not bedtime, apparently. It's almost bedtime, though. Replacing blocks is the most difficult because you have to make sure you actually got all of them. Still not bedtime. Okay. Now it's bedtime. There we go. Adorable and chaotic. Yes. Yes. Is there another thing to run on? I feel like those are the only two. Why did we get grass immediately there? I didn't even... I placed the block to make sure I didn't forget where it was in case we got grass, and the grass was already there. It didn't give me a second to process things. Okay, these two. I like the ones that are already covered in snow because I get to ignore those. We don't have to change the ones that are covered. Up. That one changed quickly. I had to second guess if it was actually supposed to go there. Wait, what does this section look like? Oops. Let's finish this section before we go down, actually. That way I don't forget to come back over here and I find it later on. That would annoy me. I feel like I should do a Christmas build for Bug Rock Hardcore too, but I don't actually think that I'm gonna finish the next episode before Christmas. Because I basically decided next episode is the speedrunning achievements episode. So I'm trying to get as many as possible, but that takes time. It takes a while. I also want to like fully transform that starter village before the end of the episode. And I haven't even started it. Yeah, I don't think that episode's coming out for at least a few months. But that's fine. We run on good vibes and good times and chaos. And sometimes I challenge myself. I think whenever I end stream, I'm going to start trying to draw myself a VTuber. Just because I want to get started. I'm very excited. I probably am going to start with a 2D one. But I might switch to 3D. Because I heard 2D is better on like how much it takes from your computer. But I think every part of 3D is free because I believe Blender is free. And I think you can do the rigging in Blender, so you don't need to worry about rigging elsewhere and having to pay to rig. Rigging is an entire thing, apparently. But I'm curious to see how it goes. It may be a complete fail. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised at all. But it'll be fun. A nice little challenge to change things up. I also really need to make like a starting scene screen and stuff like that. Because I've had those in the past and I probably should go back to having them. All beyond my knowledge. It's so much. I'm definitely going to be following a ton of tutorials. Like, I'm going to be starting with a tutorial of how to break things up because even like an eye layer is like at the bare minimum like 3 different layers just for each individual eye. like you need so much for all of them. It's kind of crazy how many things you have to draw. Just because like when you're turning, you need everything to be separate. When the eyes are opening and closing, they need to be separate because there's all the in-between stuff. So everything needs to be mobile, so they can't just be layered on top of each other. I mean, you probably could, but it wouldn't look as nice, and I want to try to go for nice. Yeah. So it genuinely might be like I surprise you guys with it being ready next year, like in January. But if I'm able to draw it and it's done before January, I will do like an official debut this year. But there's a good chance that with how much is involved, I will not be done. But I just started looking at it like this year. I'm like, that is something I probably am able to do. So I'm gonna try. Because I feel like I can do it. And I don't want to limit to myself to what is comfortable. Like, obviously, drawing isn't something that's very comfortable to me. But look at my pngtuber. Like, she's so cute. And if I didn't pick up the Apple Pen and just start drawing, I would never have known that I could do that. And if I didn't hit go live back in 2021, I would not have known that I can do content like this. And that would bring me so much joy. Like, it's so hard to just take that first step on whatever makes you happy. But once you've done it, it gets so much better as time goes on. Even if sometimes you run into things that aren't as happy. Definitely have had my share of that with content creation. It's why I'm no longer on Twitter. But it's all fine. I feel like we're making decent progress already. Like, this is day 1 of transforming it. And hopefully we'll finish it by the end of the month, but there's a good chance that finishing snow will be like every year I continue the snow. Because it's just such a massive project to work on. Plus, I still need to do like my starter village. Sorry to hear, not gonna. Yeah. Well, it made me realize how bad of a company Twitter is. So, like, I knew it was a bad company, but learning firsthand how unsafe it is? No. I'm not gonna support that company. Because literally the reporting system is horrible. Do you have a before pic? Can you do before after comparison? Ooh. Wait, a before pic is literally just making a new world. What did I just break? Did I break something? Did I place something? Where was I? Was I here? Help, where was I? But a before picture is literally just that. I just placed blocks, right? I think I did. It's okay if it's not the exact same. But yeah, we can just create a new world of it, and that will be our comparison world. Because the before is literally just the base seed. By the way, if anyone's curious, that was... my finger slipped. That is the seed, if anyone was wondering what seed we're using. It was a random generation seed. Oh. Do. Ah, yes, good idea. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way. It'd be so interesting, like, whenever we're on day 300? Genuinely, I think we're gonna hit day 500 as we're working on this project. Because it's gonna take so much playtime to transform it. I genuinely think we will create our new record through this project. But it would be so fun, like, whenever we hit, like, day 1000 or something like that, we have a different world that's just the base world, and we go look at how much we've transformed. Or maybe we'll do that for 10,000 days, not 1,000. GG on 300 days, thank you. We are making our way through the days. Thank goodness. Like, ideally, at some point, we're gonna have totems in this world. My plan for totems is I've decided the totem farm that I use is safe enough to use in this world. It's gonna stress me out when we use it to get the very first totem, but once we have that first totem in our hand, I'm going to feel safe. And I usually get about 8 totems per raid with that. So it's a pretty high yield thing. Okay, I think it's time to go into the next layer. But yeah, it's gonna be weird having a totem, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it to have this be our forever hardcore world, hopefully. I want it to last as long as possible. I want to join the people who are in the thousands or tens of thousands for the days. Plus, like, there's so many cool features on this world specifically. We're out of snow again. We've, like, barely made a dent, too. We're... Genuinely, I may ask for, like, the ability to make the XP farm and do that sooner than later because we've barely done anything. And I want to fill this entire area. Just to put to reference how much I wanted to fill. I want to fill the entire ravine. Yeah, it's gonna take so much to get done. So much to get done. At least getting snow is really quick. That's one thing that's good about it. I'm gonna have a sip of my water while we do this. It would be a good idea for us to get a hopper. That way all the snow lands in the hopper instead of everywhere. But I kind of don't feel like making a hopper yet, so nah. I'm gonna go over here and be smart. We're gonna place the first one in our inventory while we're over here, and then come back to pick up more. Hoppers are a great idea? Yeah. I saw a more automated version of this where they were using hopper minecarts. And I'm like, that is a great hopper minecarts and also autocrafters. I'm like, that is an amazing idea. I'm probably not gonna do it, but that would be a great idea. Okay. Probably just gonna go... Oh, hydrate. I didn't see that. I had my hydrate, we're good. Also, fair warning, ads are gonna be happening in a second for people who are not subscribed. I wish I could turn them off fully, but Twitch basically makes it so ads are mandatory in some way. You can't fully turn them off even if they don't really support the streamer at all. Which is very rude, but oh well. There's a lot of complaints I have about Twitch, but it is what it is. Especially after TwitchCon, you saw all the crap that happened there, right? Like, I want to go to a TwitchCon because it's like the one convention that's relevant to what I like. But I don't want to go if they're acting the way that they are. It's unfortunate having to choose safety over enjoyment. That shouldn't be the way that TwitchCon is. Bup, 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 bup. Hopefully one day it's safe enough that I can go, though. That would be a ton of fun. Oh, that's why I did that one time. I get it, I get it. Not gonna lie, this works so well. I thought it was gonna be more of a problem. By the way, storage system in the house. I will finish it someday. That someday will not be in 2025. The someday will be once Christmas build is done. Once we have done all of this, we are going to move on to, or once we have finished this shovel, I probably am gonna call that it for stream. Because when was the last time I streamed before today? It's been a minute. So I feel like that's gonna be a decently long stream, plus I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. Even if the idiots end up not being available, I want to stream Peak. So we will be doing that tomorrow. And I think that's gonna be a ton of fun, because have you seen the update? They literally added zombies. I'm so excited. Apparently they made it so the zombies aren't as powerful as they were initially, but they're apparently still pretty powerful, which I am excited for. So excited. It's gonna be chaotic. And chaos is definitely one of the things we like in this channel. Channel count? I don't know. We're almost 2 hours into stream. I probably am gonna take a break at some point from doing all this because there's a few things that we need to build. We need to build ourselves a totem farm whenever we get a bad omen potion. We need to build ourselves a better rocket farm because we need more rockets desperately. Honestly, when we go home, we probably need to make more because look how many we have. 32. That's not enough. We also need to finish making everything netherite. We have so many things that are not currently netherite. Wait, why did I grab this all now? We weren't even done with the shovel. What am I doing? Come on. Break. There we go. Now we're done with that shovel. Hopefully, I think we have 1 shovel at home. So hopefully 4 shovels, being enchanted, mending, unbreaking is good enough. And I'll probably make one of them also silk touch. Maybe? That's probably a good idea. Let's see how far her snow will get us. It's not gonna be far enough, but that's okay. Because we got, what, almost 6 stacks again? Let's work on this section now. And then we'll fly home, probably end stream. Yeah, probably. I am mostly through editing another Seymour SMP episode, and I kind of want to release that like tomorrow. So that's my main priority at the moment. Granted, I have some school things I need to do, but like, I'm telling you right now, the Seymour SMP I'm going to be releasing is pure chaos in the best way. Because imagine fighting the dragon in a group of like, I want to say there was like 10 of us there, or 8 of us, something like that. So large group. It's modded, so everyone just stacks up to fly there. And I was the only person who chose not to do an iron challenge. Everyone else was doing it in iron armor. So it was absolutely chaotic the entire time. In like the best way possible. Also, don't be surprised if at some point I choose to go live and just no mic work on this project. Just because of how much it is. Sounds awesome. Yes. It's hilarious, trust me. Like, I love it. I love it so much. Alright, I think this is actually bedtime now. Yep. At some point I need to decide what we're doing with all of the ravines that are appearing. Because I don't think we can just keep them. They're kind of problematic. Like, this one probably is gonna have to get covered. Maybe I'll fill it if we're able to. That way it's absolutely no concern at all. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, I think we're on this level. Yeah, definitely. But I think this is gonna be... This entire area is gonna be so cute when it's done. And I'm probably just gonna let all of the snowmen just run around however they want to. So there'll be snowmen running around, there'll be snow everywhere, custom trees, like the whole shebang. I have not said that in years. Why did I just say that? why did I say shebang? What? That is like something I would say as a kid. I don't know. I'm having food once I'm done with stream. And hopefully someone I know will be live, because I would love to raid out. Grab all of these. But yeah, very, very, very busy. Also, I should be able to have a decent stream schedule next semester. I have looked at my school schedule for next semester, and I think I have time to do pretty frequent streams. I may be wrong. We'll find out if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I'm hoping to have a bit more like Seymour SMP videos and stuff like that. Like, I kind of am waiting on me finishing this YouTube video, the one that I'm editing, and another one before I go on to full-on live streaming. Actually, I probably am just gonna finish this one and then go to Seymour. And yeah. Because it's constantly I'm learning with the hard or hermitcraft style SCPs, finding the balance between what you do on live stream and what you do in a video is actually interesting. Because there's some things that I want to do in a live stream, it's very clear, but there's some things I could do for either. And trying to figure out which one makes more sense can be a struggle. Also, just like getting it done can be a lot. Like, sometimes you think something will be pretty quick and easy, and then it's just not even close. Like, I think I thought that the dragon fight episode was going to be pretty quick because of how many people, but I didn't realize it was going to be chaotic. Like, I got 2 dogs on the way. I got, and I had to bring the dogs back. I don't know if I recorded bringing the dogs back, but it was a process. There's just so much that happens in the tiniest amount of time that I don't want to cut, like, any of it. Like, the dragon fight was all of, like, 1 or 2 minutes. Like, when you have that many people working on it, it doesn't take very long at all. But it was still so much. Like, I think we had all of the crystals sniped basically immediately. So just working on meleeing the dragon, basically. Because that's what I do. I always melee because I find it easier. Especially in, like, Bedrock. Because in Bedrock Edition, it's hard to get mods because... there's not, like, an easy pumpkin blur option. No pumpkin blur, I mean. So you kind of just have to live with it. No. No, why did I do that? I'm using the wrong block too. You know what? I'm planning on blocking that off at some point anyways. But I just wasted blocks on this. That one's supposed to be there. At least snow blocks are renewable. If they weren't, I would cry. Genuinely, it would be... Imagine if snow blocks weren't renewable resource in the game. That would be the worst. It would almost be as bad... it would have been worse. I was gonna say it's almost as bad as back when you got, like, no snow from a snow block. But that's changed. Minecraft's changed. It's not nearly as bad as it was when snow was first released. You get a ton more snow back. It used to take ages to get any snow at all. Maybe getting fortune would be a good idea. I think you get extra snowballs from fortune. I'll have to check that. But it might be a good idea to have some of the shovels be silk touch and some of them be fortune. Here we go. I love how I'm basically doing the same project in this world and in Seymour SMP right now. Because I'm working on transforming a mountain in both of them. That's the main thing I'm working on. And then I have, like, side goals of, like, building a house for both of them. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna have a house for a while on Seymour SMP, actually. I'm kind of debating making the ocean monument that's nearby my house in that, though. I honestly might. So there's just, like, a random cleared out ocean monument that I make my house. Would be funny. We got a bit of snow still. Okay, this is a decent transformation for this area. Because we started at the top of this one, I believe. So I feel like I actually am getting something done, even if it's very, very slow process. Ever so slowly making my way. If I wanted to make it faster, I would use a shovel to clear the area, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm me. If anyone thought I was gonna use a shovel for this, no. Plus also, in my opinion, shovels are actually too fast in the game. I feel like they work too well and then they just break the stuff you don't want to break. So I'd rather just do it by hand. If I want to break a large amount of dirt at the same time, that's a different story. Or like getting the snowballs, that's a different story. But if I want to do something that's like break a block and replace it, I'm gonna do it slow. Because this is a lot better. I wonder how many days we're going to be on when we finally finish this project. Because obviously it's such a huge project to work on. I feel like the physics for water in the game just don't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to me. One more. I'm probably gonna remove this waterfall, by the way, because I feel like it doesn't make sense to have a waterfall in snow. I don't know why that's the world generation, but it is. Because basically the way that like snow and ice generation works in the game is if it's in a snow biome and it has access to air, or not access to air, access to the sky, like there's not a block above it, that's when it'll turn to ice. Which is why if you're in like a icy plains or whatever it's called, snowy plains, if there's a tree and you see that there's regular water under it, it's because it doesn't have access to the sky. But I feel like that doesn't make sense because ice should be everywhere. I feel like ice should only not have it if it's like a heat block under it, like if there's a magma block in the water or something like that. That's when it makes sense. I feel like ice should be a lot more. But let's be honest, Minecraft's not going to change that. It's been this way for 15 years, they're not changing that one. They'll change a lot of really random stuff, but I know they're not changing that one. I heard that they're removing the whole... Agree with you on this one? Yeah. It don't make sense. Also, I heard that they're removing the whole, like, spawn constantly being loaded in, and that's gonna change so many people's hardcore worlds. Oh my goodness. Because usually you build a farm that's constantly running at your spawn. That's like the thing most people end up doing at least once. So the fact that that's not going to be a thing is going to be wild. Like, they made it so we could change how big that is, and I thought that was a cool feature. But then them changing that completely? Why? No. We're almost out of snow. Almost time for us to go upgrade our tools. Because we don't have good enough shovels. But you know what? We got a decent start on everything because look at that. That is mostly new snow right there and a decent bit right there. Like, you can already start seeing what it's gonna look like from that. I think I made the correct decision. Hello, welcome in. I feel like we made a good decision with it being full snow for this bomb bit, because having it like peek through with stone at the top looks really nice in comparison to full snow down here. I feel like that's logical. But now we have to go home, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna store all the dirt here, and we'll move it whenever this chest's full. Because I don't want to deal with it yet. Let's grab all these. We'll go home. We'll get another mending book. And we'll be good. How's our... That's not very good. Not very good. Okay, we're going to negative 300, positive 800-ish. Let me make a backup boat. Unless we have a boat in here. No. What about in here? What am I doing with my... What? What am I doing? Okay, well, we have that. We have this. Hopefully we get decently far with what we have, but who knows. I already forgot what coordinates I said I'm going to. Negative 300, 800-ish. This way. We'll see how far we get before it... Oops. I forgot to make the boat. Oopsie. And these can all stay here. Okay, now we go home. Typical me, takes a few tries. Seeing the floating beehives I've left everywhere is actually kind of funny. But let's go home and we'll enchant them, but we probably won't get to putting mending on immediately because that's a decent bit of trading. I honestly might do that off camera. Unless you guys really want to see me go get mending real quick. Because if you guys really want it, I'm okay with doing it. I was worried that that was going super quickly because I looked at it the second that it changed. It's a little bit nerve-wracking when the thing keeping you in the air suddenly drops a bunch of durability. Like, I am not about to have a hardcore death where I die from elytra breaking. That's embarrassing. I looked out for a bit. Do what? Mending. Do we want to do mending on the shovels on stream or off stream? Is this where... Wait, where's the cow? Oh, there's the cow. It wasn't loaded in. We're good. The sky cow is still there. But yeah, because we're flying home to enchant everything, I'm just debating whether or not we're gonna put mending on right now or if I'm gonna end stream and I'll do it before next stream. Not next stream. Next stream is gonna be peak. Next hardcore stream. Also, I'm concerned about the breaking of that. On stream? Okay. We can do it on stream. I'm gonna land for a second. Once I'm a decent distance away for... You know. I didn't know you could take hurt damage placing placing a boat. I didn't know that was an option, but apparently it is. That's why I used 2 to 3 extra in inventory. Honestly, I need to get another one. I only have the one right now, but at some point I need to go do some extra nethers, not nether end stuff. Whenever I do extra end stuff, I'm gonna get another pair. Takes a minute and we'll be there to see it happen. Yeah, but that's boring. Trading is boring, which is why I don't want to do it on stream. I say like I'm not literally placing snow on stream. Which is more snow, placing the same block repeatedly. Or trading. Oh, this is just becoming a stream where I figure out what the easiest way to bore everyone is. That's why we're playing Peak tomorrow. Peak's not boring. We do the boring now, we do the fun later. And we ever so slowly make our way home. Half of hardcore gameplay is boring, right? But that's the game we want. Actually, yeah, that's true when you think about it. Because the majority of hardcore is, hey, look, we're making this gigantic farm. Hey, look, we're draining an ocean monument. It's a ton of different things that are just placing a ton of the same block. It's only boring, though, if you don't talk. Well, sometimes it's fun to do a no mic stream, like if you're feeling sick but you still want to play. But yeah, there's a lot of boring content. I already forgot what number we're going to. Was it negative 300 something? We're basically there. Home should be nearby, so let's go ahead. We'll get off. I'm so glad I'm breaking boats in Java again. Breaking boats in Bedrock, why is it so bad? Have you ever broken a boat in Bedrock version? Literally, the whole like swiping your sword thing doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You still have to break. You still have to hit it a million times. Why is the tree on fire? Oh, okay. I really don't care. Anyways, somewhere over here is home. We'll see it better from the air. There it is. Never played Never played Bug Rock? Good. Good, it sucks. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Anyways, let's go down here. Where is this? I hear the guy I don't like. Christmas lights? Ooh. We're calling these Christmas lights? I'm confused. I heard the guy I don't like and I'm like, where are ya? Immediately. I think it's outside, but hearing it from inside my house, I'm like, why are you in my house? Why are you in my house? Oh, it's gonna give me the same for all of them, isn't it? Well, I only want it if it does breaking 3. You know what? It gave me Unbreaking 3. It also gave me efficiency, which I don't need. Because let's be honest, you don't really need efficiency on a shovel. It's not gonna change anything. No, the tree was on fire. No. My brain jumped to Scar's base from last season of Hermitcraft. Okay, that's a bad one. That's a good one. Both bad, okay. Thank you, Minecraft. And... yes! And... there we go. All those are good now. Now, I'm pretty sure we have another one down here in our tools area. There it is. This one has mending on it already. Oh, I got ahead of it. Lovely. Okay, let's go up here. Grab all the stuff that we're gonna need. AKA any sugarcane I can get my hands on. That was like no sugarcane. And then I'll also do these because I have melon seeds. So that's fine. We'll grab that. And then over here, I need all the we have so much leather and then like no sugarcane. What in the world? Also, do I have emeralds in... 0. Okay, yeah, that checks out. It checks out that I'm out of emeralds. Let's get ourselves a little bit more sugarcane. That way we have the ability to make ourselves some books. So we don't have to trade for books. We're gonna go heal up our elytra before we go, though. And we need to put our fishing rod into our ender chest before we leave. Because I realized it wasn't in there, so I don't have the ability to fish for healing yet. Which, why did I not have that already? Fishing for healing is so much fun. I found them. Hi, buddy. You always have the worst trades. Ooh, well, actually... you have one good trade. Okay, this one actually gets to live, but I unfortunately can't trade with them, but they were offering 2 good trades. Invisibility, which is so helpful for some of the things I want to do, and blue eyes, which is also amazing. But sadly, I don't have stuff to trade. So let's go up to heal. And I messed up, so... there we go. Because I don't like that that's under 100. So we're gonna fix that up. Then we'll go get mending and then fix those up. This is gonna take a minute. But you know what? This is what you signed up for, coming to a hardcore stream. Watching me heal stuff up constantly. I honestly probably should heal up everything, but I'll do that once I have gone mending. Oh, we passed 2 hours on stream. I didn't realize. We'll also make a few more rockets while we're up here. Never mind, I don't have a crafting table here. But this is what you signed up for by coming to a me stream. I'm gonna let them collect for a second, then we'll do a big swipe. do. This is so much. Oh my goodness, why do they all bounce? Stop jumping. I just realized we already healed it up. Okay. Let's see if I remember where it is, because I don't feel like... Yeah. I believe it's this way. We'll find out if I'm correct. I think I'm correct. Why am I the way that I am? Why did I just use all of them immediately? I'm like, yeah, let's press all the buttons. I love buttons. That's not the correct one. It's the one over here. Somewhere. There it is. With the ugly big trees. That we know so well. Okay. Hello, I'm here to trade the things. Yes. Yep. Okay. So I brought... What did I bring? I brought a lot of useless stuff. Enjoy. Genuinely, it's gonna be so annoying trading for everything we're gonna need. But I want to make sure that I make ourselves a little bit more rockets before we go. So there we go. That's a few. And then I think we're just gonna need to break as many pumpkins as we find and break a tree. When I say it's gonna take us a minute, I genuinely mean it's gonna take us a minute. Whenever we finally have the totem farm set up, we're gonna be all good for trading. Like, genuinely, you get so much money from the totem farm, it's insane. I would like that, thank you. Already bedtime. I just got here. Good, I did bring an axe. I wasn't sure if I did. Genuinely wasn't sure if I brought an axe, but we did. We're good. Because we're chopping down at least one of these trees, maybe all of them. Not sure how much we're going to be chopping down yet. Also, I might break down like 2 of them. Call that good to start out with. Like, oh wait, no, 1 of them. I thought that was 2. But once we have the totem farm all set up, you genuinely get like an entire stack of emeralds every single time. It's insane. I don't need to worry about being able to get food and see more SMP because I have so many emeralds. I just buy all the golden carrots from the villagers until they get upset with me. But even when they get upset with me, I'm using the raid discount because I saved a different villager that's not them. I saved a villager that's trapped in a 1x1 hole. Poor villager. Okay. Let's do half? Quarter. I could have done half. Okay, where is our Fletcher? I can't remember. It's been a minute. this house. Wait, I think this house is also where our mending guy is. I'm breaking 3. I could have just done that this entire time. Let me just make some more for ya. Okay. Okay, that's a decent view, but we're out. Are you mending? Hey, okay, so I didn't make it, so I have to go out and make it. Alright, where did I leave it? Hi, buddy. Where did I leave that crafting table that I put inside someone's house wall? The crafting tables are in the walls, that's where they go. There it is, okay. So, that will make 3 of them, because that's how many we need. Boom, okay. Now we go back. Actually, I want to trade for a tiny bit more pumpkin. Break a tiny bit more pumpkin, I mean. We're not trading it yet. We'll go do a bulk trade in a second. That was a good bounce. Okay. We get mending. Hi. I actually don't have stuff for you. I have stuff for you. Thank you. Okay, that's 1 down. Few more to few more to go. If I can get out. Getting out the door is the hard part. Okay, let's break the one on this side now. We'll leave the middle. I can't wait till we just have like an infinite supply of emeralds. I will be very happy. I don't know how many of you play on MCC Island, but I was playing earlier and I saw that the game pass, like the battle pass, is expiring like tomorrow. So we're going into a new season, it looks like. Which I'm kind of sad about, but you know what? I got the one cosmetic that I really wanted. I just felt like that was such a short season. I expected it to be longer. But I got the wings that I wanted from it. I used like gems to do it because I got gems from temporarily having posts. Armadillo? Why is there an armadillo over here? We are so far away from the jungle. There's a jungle way over there. How did you get here? You tiny little thing. You are so far away from home. No, I don't play on CCI. Fair. How did you get here? You are so far away, buddy. Little guy is so far from home. Poor thing. Do I still have dogs over here, or did I finally bring them home? I think I brought them home. If not, that's kind of embarrassing at this point. I have food in here? Well, that's embarrassing that I didn't know I had food in here. Kind of embarrassing. What else do I not need? We'll put that in there for right now. And same with that. Okay. Yum! That's so hygienic. That's definitely safe to eat at this point. Yep. It's so safe to eat that food. Because we all know food is great when it's been left for how many months? That's when it's the best quality, right? Don't close the door on me. I want to trade. Or you don't want to trade with me. I see how it is. Are you? Nope. You. Thank you. Hi, buddy. Oh, that still wasn't enough. We're a little bit short. Aged dry beef jerky. Yes. Definitely what that is. Yep. Okay, let's get more pumpkins. Can I land it? Yes, I can. Because I'm good at the game. We're gonna trade with the farmer, and this should be the last set of trades that we have to do because we're basically done. Because we're gonna be doing that, and we're going to be trading these. We have to trade them like that. They don't accept the other version of trading them. But that's a solid little bit of money because the melons genuinely give you so much. And then that one. Lovely. That is more than enough. We can go get ourselves everything we need. The last mending book. And then we're good to continue our project. Hi. Except we're gonna need to heal them up first. Oh wait, actually you might be who I... Nope. You're who I wanted. Thank you. Okay, we go home. Bye-bye. Home time. I think home's this way. Pretty sure. Except for it looks like it's bedtime. It's bedtime. There's a lightning storm. It's bedtime. And ooh. Wait, is that where the lightning hit? Oh, we don't get lightning storms very often, but I think lightning hit over here. Oh, that's cool. Whenever we're at a point that we feel safer, it would be fun to get ourselves a skeletal horse. Because you can get a skeletal horse from, like, lightning hitting a horse or something like that, right? Is that how they work? Honestly, I never looked it up. I have a... It's kind of funny that I never looked it up, but I literally have a skeletal horse in Seymour SMP. Because I found one during a storm. And I'm like, you're at my house? Yoink, you're mine now. His name's Sir Skelly. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Right? It would make sense. Alright. I left one of them in here. Oops. Up. Gib. Thank you. Not sure they appear when there's a storm, not sure the mechanic. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I assumed that hitting them with lightning would do it, because there's a lot of Genuinely, a lot of mobs will change from a lightning strike. So I feel like that's the most, like, reasonable. But I honestly don't know. Okay, let's put away the stuff I don't need, aka... It's not that one, it's this one. We're putting this in here. Anything from here that I need. A hopper is helpful, but I don't think I actually want to set it up. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it all. I do need to drop off the crops, though. We'll put them over here. Yeah, that should be all good. I feel like that's something I should learn the mechanic of. I know how to get, like, a charged creeper, how to turn a pig into zombie pigmen. But, like... I never really looked up the mechanics for everything. Would be interesting to check sometime. Alright, who's ready to heal up a bunch of tools? This is gonna take so long. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it so we dual wield them when we're doing it. It's gonna take a second for them to show up, though. I forgot to grab our fishing rod. Hello? Anyone home? That actually jumped. I knew they were supposed to show up, but them taking so long to show up jump scared me. Oh, okay. Oh, I forget we can get copper armor now. You know what? I'm not gonna dual wield them. No, don't laugh at me getting jump scared by something that I knew was gonna happen. don't laugh at me being dumb. That was... Oh, you're not gonna live that down, are you? Okay. We're getting all the things done. We're good. This is fine. Slowly getting the things done. I don't laugh at you, I laugh with you because it's so relatable. Okay, cool, cool. Could have been me. Hey, we're dumb together, let's go. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss doing long streams. It's been a while since I've done a solid long stream. I've been doing a lot of, like, 2-hour max streams. Which I really should change. Up. This one's almost done. Almost time to switch. We had to heal up 3 of them, though. This is such a slow process. This gameplay loop of mending tools reminds me a bit of Whack-A-Mole. Yes! I can see that. I can totally see that. One done! Multiple more to go. Okay, I'll do this. We have so much to heal up. And I forgot- oh. You know what? We'll just let it not go through. That's fine. If we notice anything that's actually worth keeping, then we'll go for it. But yeah. 2 more to go. And then we can continue placing snow. It's such an entertaining thing to do. I know. Like, saying it out loud, I kind of want to do a long stream. I don't know. Like, I have things I want to do that I don't really want to do on stream. Like, I'm so close to level 50 on MCC fishing. And I'm excited. I need, like, 50 more, trophies, but it's so boring when you're fishing. I would not want to do it on stream. Like, MCC fishing is so fun for me, but I don't think I can make it entertaining. That's the only problem with it. Like, at least with hardcore, we go on silly little tangents. But MCC fishing? There's not really anything to go on tangents about. There's no danger involved in it. You're literally just sitting there and changing spots every once in a while. So it's more of an AFK fishing thing for me. Because I've 4+, yeah. You're the captain of the ship, but you decide what we're doing. Long stream, fishing, mending, building snowy stuff. Like, I want to do the long stream, but I also just want to relax, you know? I feel like I just need to get to the point that I'm at least doing the weekly streams that we mean to do. Maybe I will do a little bit longer of a stream, though. I definitely would need to get food before we do, though. If we are doing a long stream, we're gonna have a food break. But I don't know if I want to do a long stream or not. Maybe, actually, you know what? I'll look and see if I know people on the list. If I know people on the live list, we'll do a raid out. If I don't know them, then we'll stream a little longer. How about that? So if we have someone to raid out to, then we'll end. Potato. Potato. Food break approved? Yes. Definitely doing a food break if it's gonna be a longer stream. I'll put on like words or something like that so you guys can hang out while I'm doing food break. Because I'm just gonna have like a bagel. Nothing that takes that long. Words on stream is honestly so fun, especially when we break it. Okay, it's bedtime. Also, we finished another one. Yippee! Oh, update. I know someone who's live right now. You know what that means. We're raiding my friend. Wait, no, I want that thing. Give me that thing. We'll throw that out. We'll throw that out. Where'd it go? There was a little piece of iron. Where'd it go? How about we plan for long stream next week? Because also, I feel like my throat's getting a little tired. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something. But just giving a break. Plus, that gives me time to edit the episode for YouTube. Because I feel like I can keep up with like having a YouTube video every other week. Like every 2-ish weeks, 2 to 3. I feel like that's a posting schedule I can keep up with. Like 2 episodes a month. But that means I need to post another episode. Wait, no! I need to post the first episode for this month. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. You have me for a little bit longer though. Because I'm not ready to go. Where did that little bit of iron end up? I cannot tell. Potato. I really need to improve the storage for this thing. It's horrible right now. Except I think I might be getting rid of it. Or at least changing it to be creeper only soon. Because I feel like we're pretty good on non-creeper stuff. So make it so it's just a way of getting ourselves all of the stuff for rockets that we're gonna need. I don't really need to get everything else constantly. Hey, okay, all 4 are healed. I'm gonna heal literally everything else as well. Because having them all on max durability is satisfying. Up, up. This doesn't have oh, it does. I was wondering if that was the item that didn't have mending on it, and that would be embarrassing, just trying to heal it up and it doesn't mend. It's something I've done before. I want to make sure I wasn't doing it again. Okay, one more thing to heal up and we're done. Up. But honestly, considering how long my streams have been recently, 3 hours, because we're almost to 3 hours. 2 hour 40 minutes. So, pretty long stream considering we've been doing short streams recently. And I'm probably gonna do a lot of extra long streams during Thanksgiving week, because no school. Okay, we got it all. I'm gonna fly back to the snowy area and we'll end stream there. What was the coordinates again? It was like 4211. Okay, 4211. That way. Negative 42,000, negative 11,000. Not 1,000. 4,200, 1,100. 1,000 would be insane. Oh, I would lose my mind if we had to go that distance. No, thank you. That would honestly be horrible. Let's at least, like, make as much snow as we can before we end, though. Let's get to the 3 hours. We really need to make our nether roof system soon. Just saying. This is honestly annoying. Having everything thousands of blocks away just means we have chaos coming back. But like, I'm going for the pretty areas. If the pretty areas are really spread out, then I guess we're having a really spread out world. You know how that is. Like, some people just stay near spawn, and that's what I'm doing for Bug Rock Hardcore, because our spawn is actually kind of nice. But that's usually not me. Also, I went too far in that direction again. This is what happens when I have to go 3,000 blocks in one direction, only 1,000 in the other. We're almost back. Oh, is this it? No. We're still 1,000-ish away. That might be part of it, though. Or maybe it's a little too far away. I can't tell. It's too far away. I just realized where we are yet. No, that's not in it. What happens if you break powdered snow with a silk touch pick? Because powdered snow goes into, what's it called? A bucket. We're back. And we have so much to transform still. Let's get ourselves some more snow, shall we? First things first, what's in my inventory that's not supposed to be? So much stuff. Let's get all of this. It's honestly kind of satisfying getting all the snow, not gonna lie. Like, it's annoying how hard it is to, it's annoying having to craft it, but it's kind of satisfying, I won't lie. I wish that they stacked in more than 16, though. Because having to adjust all of them constantly is so much. Let's craft all these. Honestly, it might be worth it to try having an auto crafter for the first time, but I didn't think to make that, and all of the materials for it are at home. Oh, goodness. Bedtime. But it takes so long to make all the blocks. But then once we're all done with it, we just go and have fun placing them all. Also, now that we have them breaking and mending, we can get so much more at a time. We can like fill our inventory basically. I was aiming way too low there. Oops. We're gonna get to at least the 3-hour mark. Who knows, maybe I'll go even longer. I haven't decided. Like, we have someone we can raid out to right now. So that option is there. But is that gonna be what I end up choosing? Who knows? Alright, let's transform all these before we don't have the inventory space for it. Also, I probably should leave the shovels over here when I'm not using them. Just so we have the inventory space for it. Three, 4. Okay, let's make some more. This is gonna be most of my content for like the next month. It's just break a ton of snow, make it into snow blocks, break a ton of snow, make it into snow blocks, place it, continue, rinse and repeat constantly. Surely we trigger a pillager raid by doing this. Like, trigger them to show up so we can get an Omnis bottle. I don't know what level we'll get. But surely we'll be able to get our first little bit so we can make our raid farm. That. Or do I really want to raid farm? Honestly, I don't. The debate between staying totemless and not being totemless is so much. Like, I like it being totemless. But also, I want this to be a forever world, and the chances of death are so high constantly. I don't know. It's a lot. I definitely am going to use totems in my Bedrock world. But that's because I have an underlying objective to do all the dangerous stuff in it. Especially that wither fight. Oh my goodness, the wither fight in Bedrock. Nervous. Very nervous. We're about to fill up our inventory with snow, I can tell. Up. Yeah, I think I decided I am gonna continue streaming for at least a little bit longer. Also, seeing the difference that unbreaking is making already, this is amazing. Because I would have already broken a diamond shovel by now. It's breaking so slow. It's literally perfect. I feel like the efficiency is unnecessary, but whatever. I feel like we're breaking the snowballs quicker than we can actually do them, or make them. 1, 2, oh, 3, 4, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, boop. 1, 2. Honestly, I might remove the temporary burn a totem thing, because that's a fun idea, but if I end up choosing to leave this totemless, I'm not gonna get totems just to burn them. I don't know. I still am gonna do the whole thing where I pop a totem if we make it to like 5 years. I decided that at one point, and I'm gonna stick to that. If we do totemless, we'll pop one on purpose at 5 years. What day did we start this world again? Hardcore. We started it back in May. Wait, so that's basically the end of May. So June, July, August, September, October. We're on the 5th month. Wait, no, it's November. We're on the 6th month. We're about to reach half a year in this world. That's actually insane. Actually insane. Granted, like, when we look at how many days into the world we're in, it's not that many. So I would love to get that number higher. Yeah, I think we are going to do a longer stream saying that out loud. Plus, I kind of want to try to get to, I had a goal of reaching, like, the stream time things. May I ask you to try use the recipe book for... Well, the thing is... wait, if I just stand right here... Oops. Digital, I love you for that. Thank you. Platonically, of course. Platonically, but I love you for that. How did I not think about doing that? I'm glad that you brought it up day one. Because imagine if I did that for the entire time. Imagine if I was doing it the slow way the entire time. And I know how to do the quick, like, bring the same recipe up. You just hit spacebar. But I forgot about doing it with that. I was thinking of just doing it by hitting shift click, but then it doesn't put it in the right order. I absolutely love that. I just saw the pain and thought I could help. I appreciate it. You know I turn off my brain for streams, come on. I just had to press or type SN. Oh wait, I realized one problem with it. It does that. I gotta have an inventory spot available. The last few get done by hand, though. Okay, that is so many blocks. Let's go place a few of them before we continue on. Where were we? Honestly, it doesn't really matter where we were. We're just gonna start a new thing anyways. We're almost to 3 hours. Wait, how many hours have I streamed this year? 1 second, I want to look this up. We have or not this year, in total. We have streamed analytics, overview, change the dates to 2021. That's fine. I have streamed a grand total of 718 hours, almost 719 hours as a streamer. Oh, I love that. Wait, how many is it for that one achievement? Ooh, I don't think we're gonna get 280-ish hours in time. That doesn't seem feasible. I don't think we're gonna hit that achievement this year. Unless I stream a ton. If you click the top left button next to the search bar, it'll show only items you can craft. Ooh. Well, I'm not over there anymore. Well, I'll try to remember it. Let's continue placing. But yeah, one of my goals was to have that achievement, and it was like a stretch achievement that I wasn't sure if it's actually possible. Maybe I could just do like really long streams every Saturday. If people are interested in that, I can try to do it. I can't do super long streams during the week, unfortunately. So basically it would be like Saturday, Sunday I do long ones. Also an inventory. Wait, this one? Ooh. And it stays on, I believe. Yeah. We just made our life so much easier. Because having it be the inventory one, we don't even have to search it. We can just do it. Click. It should just be click it once and then we craft all of them. We just made it so this project's gonna be way less annoying. This is amazing. I wonder how far we're gonna get or if we're gonna not be able to finish. Because it is, even with us having the quicker crafting, it's still a lot of blocks that we need to place. So I don't know. I can't promise I'm around all the time on weekends, but if I'm around, I'm all in for long streams. Eh? Like, okay, time to do a little bit of math. How many days are left in the year? Days left in 2025. Oh, 7 weeks. Okay. So 280 divided by 14-ish. That's not possible. That would be 20-hour streams 2 days a week. That's not possible. Okay, yeah, I don't think even if we lock in that it's possible. We can get close, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. Unless we do an insane amount of streaming during Thanksgiving week. It might be possible if we do that. But I don't think it's possible to achieve if we just do long streams on the weekends. Like, I probably can manage like a 12-hour stream on the weekends, but 20 hours is not possible for obvious reasons. We can look into doing long streams. Just a lock in to get the achievement. I think this area right here is where we actually were. And I just chose to go a different area. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, yeah, I was going down to up. I was over here. Up, up. But yeah, with the amount of stream time that we would need to do to reach the achievement in 2025, that's a long time. I don't know, like maybe we can lock in? But then I would have to just drop off the face of the earth over on YouTube, basically. So I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Also, how long do we think Twitch is actually going to continue? Because there's been a lot going on Twitch that are negative things. However, Twitch has done similar negative things in the past. I don't know if it's actually going to affect it or not. I don't know. It's weird. I'm probably going to do some YouTube streaming simply for the Bug Rock Hardcore World because I want that one to stay over on YouTube, not on Twitch. So we'll check that out. Also, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna reduce the amount of series I have over on YouTube. I think I'm just gonna have Seymour SMP and Bug Rock Hardcore. No idea, it's all about as long as they make profit, I guess. I'm more talking about if people decide to boycott. Because so much has gone wrong that I could see people deciding to just leave in a larger group. Like, if they don't change stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if something just decides to make everyone go and leave. Hello? Where are you? Ah. Hi, buddy. I was wondering if this ravine was going to become a problem. It's official, it's become a problem. Yeah, I'm talking about that way, especially after TwitchCon. Like, ooh. TwitchCon was not a very good look for Twitch. Saying it just as it is, it was not a very good look for the company. The accessibility and the safety problems that they had almost made it look like Twitch was as bad as Twitter, and that is a horrible thing for me to say, but I'm saying it. They were starting to make it look that bad. Bloop. We're able to place a decent amount of snow right now. This is amazing. We're gonna need to spawn-proof that entire cave at some point, I can already tell. I hope it's not too big. Not familiar with any of it. Did you not hear about what happened at TwitchCon? Wait, Digital, did you genuinely not hear about any of it? Or are you talking about something else? I have so much stream delay, I'm sorry. Because I can't explain the things that were happening at TwitchCon if you don't know. It was a lot. Not at all about TwitchCon? Okay, so there was quite a few things. So first off, accessibility. So some of the tournament, like with the MCC tournament that happened there, they did not have any accessible route for Scar to go on the stage, so his team had to go a different route, despite knowing that they had a player coming who's in a wheelchair. So they're bad about accessibility with stuff like that. They were bad with security. A man got past like 3 areas of security and went up to a female creator. So like that's the entire thing. I'm pretty sure someone's screen got hacked during one of the events, like their computer screen. So that's something that happened. Like all of these different highly preventable things were happening during the event. And it just makes you think, do they have a single care about the safety of the platform and the people on it? It was almost as bad as Twitter, where they don't do moderation on Twitter, like, at all. I learned that the hard way. You can report something for being inappropriate and they leave it up on Twitter. But yeah, like, all of those different things have made it so a bunch of bigger creators are saying, I don't know if I ever want to go to TwitchCon again, because no one feels safe going to TwitchCon. And TwitchCon is horrible with accessibility and stuff like that. And it's not hard to do these very, very basic stuff. The guy responsible for safety was sick that week. It's just horrible saying that they can't take safety seriously when you can't have a big event like TwitchCon and not take safety seriously for all the guests, and especially for the big creators. Like, being a creator is not safe. Anyone who has been a creator knows it's not a very safe thing. So having it be actively unsafe in person is terrifying. I understood that was a joke, don't worry. But yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. So I'm not really one for going to conventions, but TwitchCon was one of the few conventions that I was interested in going to one day. But if they're this bad with security, I don't know if I actually will ever go. Which honestly makes me kind of sad, because I was like one of 2 conventions I was interested in. And now there may only be one, which is VidCon, which isn't as fun looking. So yeah, it's an entire thing. Some people are speculating at the downfall of Twitch because of stuff like this. I don't think it actually will end up becoming it, but it does make me curious if it's going to be the start of it. But honestly, I feel like before Twitch has a downfall, there needs to be a Kick downfall, because get that out. That should have never been a thing in the first place, let's be honest. Time will tell, exactly. And we just sit back and find out. I thought it was late enough that it was time to go to bed. There we go. Oh, I just realized we passed the 3-hour mark already. Let's go. Wait, I just realized I need to catch up on VODs. Oh, we might be adding another long VOD to the list of videos to upload. Maybe I don't do a terribly long stream this week, simply so I could catch up on VODs, and then we start doing long streams again. How does that sound? That might be a good idea, actually. Let's hope they understood the severity of this time and will be good about it next time. I hope. I heard that they already promised to put a ramp in for the area that they hold the competition. So there's at least a promise for the accessibility to have a slight improvement. But we'll find out if they do all the improvements that they need to do. And hopefully it doesn't stay a promise and they actually do it. Hello, cave area. Entirely up to you with VODs versus long stream. Honestly, I'm so far behind for VODs. Like, I'm far enough behind for VODs that I will be doing a Discord ping once I've done it. So we'll see. I do want to get a little bit more done on this though, because it's so satisfying just placing all of the snow. Like the way that it's gonna transform this entire area. It's gonna be so pretty when I'm done with it. Whenever we get to the point that we're having to check to make sure I got all the snow though, that's gonna be a pain. Because there's so many little corners to check. It's gonna be annoying. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Up, up, up. Honestly, I'm kind of just vibing with us doing this right now. This is a very calm moment, which you don't get very many calm moments in hardcore. Usually there's a ton of stress in this. But right now we're kind of just vibing. Okay. Let's continue on this way a little bit because we got behind over here. Oh goodness. I have a bit to do over here. It's super chill, yes. Like, this kind of mega build is meant to be a very calm thing to do. Like, it's so peaceful, just breaking and then placing, break, place. And then we talk about the chaos stuff as we're doing it, but as a whole, it's nice and calm. Let's take care of this layer. And like, we're doing pretty good progress. Like, if we fly over to this tree right here, the majority of that is brand new snow. Like, we're starting to get a nice picture of what that's gonna look like down here. I might throw some stone in here, I'm not sure. But like, we can see how big of a change it is already. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I love how peaceful this is. Also, the amount of flowers we're gonna have from this middle area. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so many. Also, you made it a lot further already than I had thought. Yeah. And it's gonna go by even quicker now that we have the quicker crafting. Oh goodness. Honestly, I'm planning on getting rid of the waterfall. I'm debating doing it already. But it's kind of a good, like, stopping point. Like, okay, I'll turn around at the waterfall. But at some point I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't think a waterfall like that really makes sense. Or at the very least, I'm gonna grab the water and place it again because it's going the wrong way now. That's something that's kind of annoying, is the water's going a different way than it originally did. Because when you break, or when you place a block, it changes the way that the water is moving. but then it doesn't go back to the original way once you break that again. So the water's just going in a completely random direction now. Kind of want to change that. I definitely want to put snow behind it though, if we do keep it. Just because I feel like it looks weird having random blocks behind it, like the dirt and stuff. No. I don't care that snow is not the logical thing. Maybe we'll put like stone behind it or something. But something. Just something to change it. I'll say this would go a ton faster if I use my shovel over here, but then I have to be careful not to break too many, because why do shovels break so quickly? It doesn't make sense that they're so fast. We're like 3 hours 20 minutes into stream. That's kind of crazy considering I've been doing shorter streams recently. Or just canceling stream because I'm tired. That's been a thing. Just being tired in general is the entire thing. Oh, I don't think I ever said. I was thinking about doing stream miss this year. So for like the first 25 days of December, doing a stream every day. So fair warning. Many live streams will happen in December. Some of them will be like doing my makeup for a dance performance because I have dance performances that first week. But a lot of them will just be like normal stuff like, hey, let's go work on placing stuff in the hardcore world. Hey, let's do some stuff on Seymour. Hey, let's play on MCC Island for a little bit because it's fun. That's a sweet concept. Yeah. So unless I am like really sick one day, I want to stream for the majority of December. Even if it's just a just chatting thing. Doing something every day. And there will probably be some face cam days when I'm doing my makeup. Because yes. Like even with me being like a pngtuber and wanting to make a VTuber, I'm still doing a lot of different stuff. Honestly, maybe I'll try doing part of the VTuber stuff on stream or something. But then I can't do like a true debut of it. Never mind. I want to do a true debut if I do it. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Why? Oh, why is there an Enderman? That actually ruins things. Betty, where are ya? I'm gonna fly away to despawn the Enderman real quick. Oh, that sounds fun and fair, true. Debut is fair, yeah. Like, if I'm putting all the energy into making a really cool model, because if I'm doing it, I'm gonna try to make it as pretty as I can. That's part of the reason why I was debating a 3D model instead. Because I feel like a 3D model can be done for free. Because Blender's free as far as I know. I have a lot more durability than I thought I did. Hopefully I despawned that Enderman. You can like visually see where we've done because it's so much lower in this section. Oh goodness. It's so obvious. Absolutely zero subtlety in it. But yeah, I think it would be fun. And like even if I become a VTuber, like I still will probably not be faceless. I'll make like TikToks and stuff like that. I just don't have to show my face on stream. Unless I want to. Because I personally am not a fan of showing my face while I'm gaming. Like, that is not really a big thing. But I like the idea of having my like little character actually be talking when I'm talking and stuff like that. Because that slightly annoys me. It's almost like a VTuber is just making it so I can wear whatever I want, but still look presentable for the stream. It's less about privacy and more... Well, actually, no, it's kind of about privacy. Because I wear so much stuff that would absolutely dox me if I had a camera. That or I'll, like, be overheating and wear, like, the tiniest little thing. And, like, I would not wear that out in public in a normal situation. Dance, maybe I would wear that in public. But just to be out in public, no. We're almost out of snow. One thing about this is we're gonna need to decide how far out we go this way. Oh, I don't want to have to think about that yet. Because we need to figure out, one, how far we can actually go, like, realistically. And then actually do it. Also, I feel like that mountain over there is going to be a whole lot of stone parts. Because that has a lot of stone parts, so probably it'll be like the same way that it's over here. We do it over there. Also, I need to take out all the ores and replace them with stone-looking stuff. Literally everything is getting a slight change over here. Most of it is just the snow stuff, but I also want it to be a clean look with a little bit of texture. So that's gonna do stuff. Are we about to go on to the last one, or do we have another one? Can't remember where we're at. Last one. I think once we finish this stack, I'm gonna call that it for stream. We've done a solid like 3.5 hour stream at this point. Which, not too bad. And I'm probably gonna be live again tomorrow, so. Grab all of the things. Bloop, bloop, pop up, bloop, bloop, pop up. Nope, Taz is still live. I assume they're gonna be live for at least a few more hours. Because they're probably doing lore. And some of that time was fooling around with odd world Yeah! I still think that that's not how it's supposed to be generating. That doesn't feel right in the slightest. it does not feel even slightly right having it look like that. Because what do you mean it was spawning nether stuff in water, of all things? Oh, I almost broke the wrong block. Okay, we are out of snow. But we have made some good progress. This is gonna be for the thumbnail, by the way. Oh, wait. We can turn on shaders for the thumbnail, actually. I think having it be stone at the top and then... Yeah, I think it looks nice. I'm gonna figure out something better for the waterfalls, though. I feel like leaving a waterfall will fit, like, the entire thing a lot better, make it more realistic. Like, close... leave it closer to how it generated if we have waterfalls still. But I feel like the waterfalls need to change for how they look. So we'll figure something out with that. But I think this is actually where we're going to be ending the stream, because I wasn't actually planning to be live this long. It kind of just happened. Let me make sure that Taz is still alive. It would be embarrassing if I just raided you guys out to a void. A 100-player event? Taz got raided, and I'm about to raid them too. They're gonna get so many people. But here is our raid message. Please only send it once. We're trying to send love, not spam. The first half of it is if you're subscribed. Not subscribed. The second half, if it... Let's try that again. The first half is if you are not subscribed. The second half is if you are subscribed. And let me just do /raid Tazomi. There we go. So I will be live again tomorrow playing a little bit of Peak, because I think that's going to be a ton of fun. As always, please remember to take care of yourself, eat some food, drink some water, get some sleep, whatever your body needs, please take care of it. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!